Part 3 of Out of Sorts. Oh, what are those things? Thanks for setting up this test, Barnaby. Soon we will know for sure if Tulip is a good fit for us Slytherin. It's my pleasure, Autumn. It's not every day your prefect asks you to come up with an athletic challenge to decide your friend's future. Are those quaffles? Good eye, but we won't be playing quiz. I have come up with a simple new challenge because simple is best. All you have to do is grab a quaffle and use it to tag everyone on the opposing team before they tag you. Neither team can cross this line here, and if you get hit by a quaffle, you're out. Last team standing is the winner. That sounds easy enough. I'm glad because it took me all day to think of it. Now, since you are both wondering about your placement in your hearts, I figured I'll put you on the same team. It will be you versus Slytherin. 2 against 1? That doesn't seem totally fair, Barnaby. Autumn, you have got this. Oh, I didn't say you 2 against me. I said you 2 against Slytherin. Oh boy, there are more coming. Oh, now get ready to race for the quaffles, and may all Slytherins win. I'm a Slytherin too. Quick, let's strategize. I slipped and Barnaby beat me to the quaffles. I didn't manage to get any. That's alright, Autumn Ray. I got one. But it looks like the Slytherins got the other 3. We can't tag 4 Slytherins with one quaffle. You're right, this isn't a challenge. It's a massacre. The only way for us to win is to get all 4 Slytherins out with one quaffle. But how? Let's use magic. Barnaby didn't explicitly say we couldn't use magic. Wow, it's like we're twins or something. That's true, and defend occurs an object into even parts. Brilliant, we could use it to cut our one quaffle into 4. I hope they don't deploy the same strategy, but we will have to be quick about it. Since you have the quaffle, you throw it and I will cast Defender. If we sync this right, we can cut the quaffle while it's flying towards a Slytherin and tag them all at once. Alright, here goes nothing. Now it's time for me. You are up, Autumn Ray. Cast Defender. Here I go. Defender. Oh yeah. We got them. We got all 4 Slytherins. That was amazing. I can't believe it worked. We made a good team, Tulip. It seems you would make good Slytherins too. I am already a Slytherin, although I don't like them. Still, how does winning that competition prove we are good Slytherins? It's not just that you won, it's how you won. You didn't give up even when you were totally outmatched. That's classic Slytherin confidence. You are not helping Barnaby, and your willingness to bend the rules to make sure you came out on top, that's proper Slytherin cunning. When you put it like that, it all makes sense. Now that you have won the Slytherin contest, do you feel like a Slytherin to live? I mean, it feels good to win. If that's what it feels like to be a Slytherin, perhaps I really am in the wrong house. But I'm going to withhold judgment until we have tried the other test. In that case, I have a message from Kiara to give you. She told me she would have your Hufflepuff test set up in the Care of Magical Creatures classroom. I'm to send you that way when we are done here, so consider yourself sent. Brilliant! We will head to the Care of Magical Creatures classroom next. Alright, to the next destination, here we go. Oh, there are a lot of crops. Cute. Crappies. There you are, Autumn. Hagrid, what are you doing here? I hear you two aren't so sure about your house. Yes, we have been looking into different houses to see if we would be a better fit elsewhere. I'll admit I was a bit surprised to hear your doubts, Autumn, given you are a prefect and all, but I suppose it's good to stay curious. Well, you are in luck. Kiara has planned the perfect test to see just how well you would fit into Hufflepuff. What's that, Hagrid? I don't think I'll be a Hufflepuff through and through. Maybe 60 or 70% Hufflepuff, but not 100%. But I love animals, that's different. I'm going to release these here crops and we will see how fast you can round them up. Since Kiara and I worked together in the past, I figure you two can work together now. That's everything. We are just rounding up crops. We should have that done in no time. Well, we will see. Time to get after it then. Cruppies, gather around. Whoa, there are those tools. And what are those things called? Mushroom-like stuff, you know? Oh, toadstools, eh? Cruppies. We got all the crops back in the pen, but did we get all the toadstools they were trying to eat, Tulip? Oh, they are here. Jumping Japan, gilly too. We did. I think we got them all. But those crops were quite eager to eat the toadstools. We barely saved them. It might have hurt our time, but we couldn't just let them be devoured. You're right, they were clearly trying to escape danger. Brilliant, I knew you two could do it. Were we fast enough? You were quite fast and quite gentle with the crops. However, the real test was those toadstools you saved. Do you know what kind of toadstool they are? They are leaping toadstools, Hagrid. I could tell by the way they moved. That's right, I knew you would recognize them. Anyone can round up crops, but you two went out of your way to protect those leaping toadstools. We couldn't just let them get eaten, although those mushrooms looked very delicious. But their name didn't sound good. Exactly. You respected each living thing equally and valued their safety over winning this challenge. Plus, identifying them as sleeping toadstool proves you have a knack for biology. The toadstool was the real test, and you have proven you would both make quite good Hufflepuffs. Thanks, Hagrid. See that, Tulip? You don't seem happy, Tulip. I'm happy we saved the crops and the leaping toadstools, but now that I have passed 2 tests, everything feels a bit uncertain again. If I would make a good Slytherin and a good Hufflepuff, I'm not sure what that says about my place in Ravenclaw. Let's do as you said before and withhold judgment until we have taken all the tests. Who knows, perhaps the Gryffindor test will provide some much needed clarity. You are right, Autumn Ray. Let's hurry to the Gryffindor test next. Yeah, to the next test. Here we go. Hi, Ben. Thanks for preparing a challenge to help determine if Tulip and I would make good Gryffindors. Me? I didn't prepare any challenge, but Hagrid sent us here to meet you. I honestly have no idea what I am doing here. That's all. Perhaps Hagrid was wrong. Who sent you here, Ben? Nearly headless Nick asked me to meet him here. He said it was a matter of life and death. But why would... Oh, what was that? Oh, it's our Graphie. Or maybe another Graphon. It's a Graphon. It's headed this way and it's not slowing down. Quick, clear a path or it will run right over us. Whew. We managed to avoid being trampled by the Graphon, but it's not giving up. I wonder why it is so agitated. We have got to do something fast or it's going to run us over. Perhaps we could use incendio? No, that will hurt the poor wafer. The Graffon's hide is so thick, the spell wouldn't hurt it at all. Oh, of course it has a protective hide. Plus, we don't want to hurt the Graffon. Exactly my thought, Tulip. We just want it to leave us alone. We have to think of a spell that doesn't need to penetrate its hide but will still calm it down. Maybe a sleeping spell? Or at least distract it. Wait, what about Ritterspora? That's perfect. We can't penetrate its hide, but we can tickle it. That should keep it busy, yeah. Alright, but we would better do it quick. The Graffon is about to charge again. Here comes the Graffon. Come on, Turtle, come on, come on. Alright, let's see if this works. Ritterspora spell looks like an eye. Now it's sitting like a big dog. We did it! You most certainly did. Who's that? Who spoke? Nearly headless Nick came out of the snow. You have conquered the Graffon and passed my test. Nearly headless Snake, you sent a Graffon after us. Nice work, Sir Nicholas. We could never have seen that test coming. Like a true Gryffindor, we had to rise to the unexpected challenge. Yes, but perhaps that was a bit reckless, sir. Someone could have been hurt. However irresponsible my actions may have been, they made one thing quite clear. You are all brave enough to rank amongst the bravest of Gryffindors. You worked together and you didn't hesitate to act. You didn't let the surprise get the best of you. Oh no, we have passed another test. Now Tulip is even more confused. What's wrong, Tulip? If I could fit just as well in any other house, I can't rightly say I belong in Ravenclaw. Perhaps, but we haven't completed the Ravenclaw test yet. No more test. Honestly, I'm no better off than when we started. I'm sorry if I upset you, Miss Karasu. It wasn't my intention. I assumed you would be proud to find out you are brave enough for Gryffindor. It's not that I'm not proud, Sir Nicholas. It's just hard when you aren't sure where you belong. Of course it is tough, but we can still figure this out. Perhaps we can, but I need to do some research on my own. Meet me in the Ravenclaw common room later. I'll sneak you in again so we can talk. Thanks for meeting me, Autumn. We have so much to discuss. You seem to be in a better mood. I am. I think I am onto something. Don't tell me it's another prank of yours. Studying the sorting ceremony led me to learn a lot about the history of the houses. Apparently, the founding of the houses may have led to the fracturing of the four founders' friendships. Really? How? It's a long story, but let's just say it wasn't good. Oh, I didn't see you there. Don't mind her, she is only being helpful. She saw me studying the houses and started providing me material from her private archives. When I get overwhelmed, it always helps me to learn as much as I can about whatever it is that's bothering me. I didn't know you were a studious person, Tulip. That explains your new mood. It does. I have learned all kinds of interesting things. For example, we solved a riddle from our enchanted door knocker to enter the common room, as you know. But Ignacia Wilsmith, the inventor of Floo powder, was a Ravenclaw. She once tried to solve it on her own and ended up camping outside the door for 2 whole days. Perhaps that influenced her invention. When you have got Floo powder, you don't need to worry about doors. Perhaps. Listen, I'm sorry I skipped the Ravenclaw test, Autumn. I just needed to clear my head by filling it with information. It's alright to live. In fact, I think we may have the results of the test right here. Just look at how incredibly Ravenclaw you are being about all of this. I don't see it. I'll explain. Once I do, I'm sure you will see what I mean.
Ravenclaws are known to put academics above all, but they are always a bit eccentric in their pursuits. That's true. If these books have taught me anything, it's that Ravenclaws have a natural intelligence, but many of them are a bit odd. Exactly, you are naturally intelligent too, Tulip, and you don't settle for your first thought, and you don't take anyone else's opinion as gospel either. You prefer a well-researched conclusion. Look at all the books you read just so you could challenge your placement in Ravenclaw. But the fact that you did all this may prove the Sorting Hat was right. Oh, this has become about much more than me and the Sorting Hat Autumn. The more I read, the more I wonder about the benefit of having separate houses at all. What do you mean? If I have just passed the Ravenclaw test, that means I have officially passed all four I could fit into any house. You said yourself I was cunning enough to be a Slytherin. I may not feel at home in any house but Ravenclaw, but perhaps that's because being a Ravenclaw is limited my sense of what's possible. I think you're missing something to live. The houses have been an important part of the Hogwarts experience for hundreds of years, and Dumbledore wouldn't ask the students to participate in something that limited us. I agree, but I have thought about it a lot, and I can't figure out why a magical hat is allowed to decide our fates. I'll talk to Dumbledore right now and find out for certain why the sorting ceremony still takes place. You go to Dumbledore's office and I will keep reading. We will get to the bottom of this one way or another. Part 3 is complete, guys. Thanks for watching.